Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
Quick break, thank you. Lord God, we thank you for the ability to be here tonight. We thank you for all the abilities for these kids that you have blessed them with. We pray that their skills be on display and that they honor you. We ask that they have no injuries and that you be with those who have injuries from the game before. We just thank you, we love you, we give you praise in Jesus' name.
Now I'd like to announce the starters and players for both teams. Eunice Cardinals tonight. We have number 3, Dee Zamora. Number 30, Aubrey Pollard. 42, Sam Allen. Number 50, Michelle Ostos. Starters tonight for the Cardinals, we have number 2, Alindra Morin. Number 10, McKenna McGee. Number 11, Earl Jones. Number 20, Alina Rodriguez. And number 23, Jasmine Martinez. Now get ready to welcome your hometown Lady Tatum Coyotes, number 0, Brennan Young. Number 2, Aubrey Young. Number 4, Darby Tucker. Number 12, Karen Malone. Number 20, Georgia Rear. Starters tonight for the Lady Coyotes, we have number 1, Avery Hennard. Number 5, Sydney Rice. Number 10, Olivia Maniscal. Number 11, Luann Wilson-Orr. Number 22, Paisley Whitman. And our senior tonight, we have number 15, Sienna Jimenez.
Good evening, everybody. It's Alan Scott here, checking in with you as we get going on a doubleheader here tonight. And it's a big district matchup. The Eunice Cardinals are in town. Both the boys and the girls. We got both games for you tonight on the World Wide Web on a chilly night in Tatum, especially when you look at yesterday, upper 70s. Broke a record in Hobbs with a high of 77. The record that we broke was set back 2015, and then today about 30 degrees difference. And we are set to go here. Thanks to all of our great sponsors, make all of this possible. We'll let you hear from them from time to time. And we are set to go as a squeaker in the boys' JV game came right down to the end, and the visitors, Eunice Cardinals, won the JV matchup boys 41-40. Big crowd on hand from Eunice. They travel well. Tatum always gets home support, and here we go. Both players missed time to jump. That's kind of becoming a lost art these days anyway. The jump ball. And it is the Cardinals who control it here in the early going. And there's the steal by Mariscal, who's been playing very well in recent games. Lost the handle again, but fights through it. And it's Mariscal who gives Tatum the early 2-0 lead. The press has also worked well for Tatum in recent games, so we'll see if it pays dividends here. And that is nothing but air. And it is 2-0 Coyotes on the Mariscal bucket. Inbound play for Eunice, and it's Mariscal who takes it away and gets it over to the feisty Lou Envious in York. Also has played very well, especially on offense, the last several games. Tatum with the early lead. Good ball movement, high post to Mariscal. Over on the wing, Whitman is bumped after she released the shot, no call. Fighting hard down low is Rice, can't get that one to go. And we go back the other way. Penetration by the Cardinals. Lefty layup. Does not draw iron, and Tatum's off and running. And that is Hannard who buries the three. And that's a big shot from Avery Hannard. And that's going to give Tatum a 5-0 lead. And we have a whistle. So going to the free throw line, there's a foul call. It is on Hannard. And Eunice has their first points on that free throw. It's number 20, Alina Rodriguez, the shooter. And she got them both, and we go back the other way. Tatum. And that is out of bounds. Going to go back to the Cardinals. So a 5-2 score. Inbound play coming. Tatum will put pressure in the backcourt. And we've got a takeaway for the Coyotes. Penetration from Rice out to Whitman. And the shot no good. 5-2 the score. 5:54 to go first period. Perimeter passing by the Coyotes. Mariscal with a good drive. Can't get that one to go off the glass. And the Cardinals will be back on offense. Good look down to the low post and a great steal by Mariscal. Great hands down there and didn't commit a foul. On the floater, Hennard, no. And the Cardinals push it up quickly on this possession. And the nice layup off the glass from a ways out. Good touch for the Lady Cardinals. That is number 11, Chloe Jones, on the basket. And it's a 5-4 game until, sorry about that, Villasenor drives in and hits a shot off the glass. And Tatum again will press in the backcourt. Cardinals get a basket there. And I did not see who got that one, but That makes it 7-6 now. And that whistle will give the ball to the Coyotes. His last touch out of bounds by Eunice. Not quite halfway through the first quarter here. Inbound play. Villaseñor lost the handle. That ball is loose. And the Cardinals will be off and running once again. In the corner, that's number 2, Alondra Maureen. That is a lefty jumper from just inside the arc, and it won't go. Whitman down court in a hurry. Could not get that one to drop, and the pace here is fast. Up and down the floor. That will take Tatum out of their chances to press. Same shooter on the lefty shot there, 20. It doesn't go for Alina Rodriguez. Oh, offensive rebounds are hurting Tatum right now. And that's Chloe Jones. She's got 4 now in the ballgame so far. And that will give the Cardinals their first lead tonight. 8-7. And Tatum got the victory when these two teams met earlier down in Eunice. However, the boys did not. Tatum undefeated in district, and Eunice is trying to change that tonight. They bring good intensity to the floor tonight. And that's a good hands play by Luann Villaseñor. Quickly up court. And the layup is good. Avery Hennard has 5. And it is 9-8. And there's a steal from Tatum. And Mariscal with the steal, the foul, and very nearly got that to drop. Valeria Mariscal at the line, and she gets that free throw. That's her 3rd point of the game. And it's 10-8. Coyotes missed that one. Rebound to the Cardinals. And the steal by Villaseñor, and they steal it right back. And that's a travel. She lost her footing. Great defense from Luann Villaseñor to rattle Alina Rodriguez of the Cardinals. 2:40 to go. Tatum with a 2-point lead. And back on offense. Good hands right there. It's going to be off Eunice, but getting a hand in the passing lane was Rodriguez. Whitman out to Avery Hennard. Wing to Villaseñor, back to Hennard. She nearly walked. And that's a dangerous pass. Run down by Rice. And they're going to get the Cardinals on the foul. And that will go on Alina Rodriguez. That's a 3rd-team foul on Eunice here in the half. Only 1 on Tatum so far. Inbound play, Hennard to Paisley Whitman. Back to Hennard. Aubrey Young is number 2. I may have said Rice, I meant Young a ways ago. That is Young. Hennard from 3, she can hit that. Not this time. And off and running. Very quickly, missing the shot. Another offensive rebound for Eunice. And it was the Cardinals who came down with it there, but had nobody to save it to but Tatum, and it's Villasenor going the other way. And the basket is good. 4 on the night for Luan Villasenor. And near steal in the backcourt for Tatum. 1:32 left in the first. 12-8. And we get a timeout. It's a good one so far. Tatum leading by 4. Eunice had the lead momentarily at 9-8. It is a full timeout. I'll be back right after this.
Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
All right, we are back. Good one so far. And we expect it to be. And the Coyotes are on the attack here. Round the horn they go. Aubryon. Baseline to Villasenor. Cross court, Paisley Whitman off the glass. Oh, how does that not go in? And that's going to be last touch by Eunice. And no, it's not. It's last touch by Tatum, they say now. And full court pressure from the Coyotes. That is Chloe Jones, number 11. 2 is Alondra Maureen, and she wanted the 3 there, and it looked good, but just a little short. And the 2-point shot just inside 3 for Avery Hannard, who's had a hot hand here in the first quarter, and that's Tatum's largest lead, under a minute to go. In fact, 37 to go. And nearly a tie possession. They're going to throw it away out of bounds. It'll go back to Tatum. (14-8). Coyotes would like to get the last shot here. Hand it over to Paisley Whitman. Now Young with the defense moving. Get a good look. 12 seconds. And they're going to get her on the travel as she took off and the ball fake. See that call a lot these days. Whether it's really a travel or not, sometimes it appears to be. So Eunice may have the last word here in the first period. 14-8 right now. Tatum has only trailed once in the game, 9-8. That shot is not going to go for Million, and that will end the first quarter. 14-8 is your score. And I should say Maureen, Alondra Maureen, M-O-R-I-N. She was the last one to get a shot away, and we've got one in the books. And it is 14-8 heading into the second period of play. Alan Scott here with you tonight. I was kind of thinking Abigail Duran-Corrales would be here, but she obviously has other commitments, so we're missing her tonight, but I love it when she's here. She's a great help. And it's been nice getting to know her over the past couple of seasons. We'll be back. Thanks for watching and listening to Tatum Varsity Girls Basketball on the World Wide Web.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
Okay, we get set for the second quarter here. Coyotes have the basketball and a 6-point lead. Paisley Whitman, she can hit that one off the front of the iron. Good work on the rebound by Villasenor, but in a difficult position to get the putback there. And it'll go over to Eunice. Also thinking that she might be able to draw a foul in there as well, but no call. That shot off the glass is going to go, and that's an inside post layup for Sam Allen, number 42. That is her first two of the game. 14-10. Whitman two-handed over to Young. Mariscal, high post. Back to Whitman, launches the three, and again a little short. And the rebound taken down by Eunice. Sam Allen, who hit that last basket, is the one that got the rebound too. Coming around is Jasmine Martinez. She's got the ball now. Gives it off to Jones. Penetration shot, free throw line is just a little too long for Maureen. Alondra Maureen. And we have a tie-up on the loose ball. Eunice had the possession. They go right to the post, down low. And Mariscal says, give me that. It just takes it away. Rips it out of there. Quickly up court. Avery Henner, strong move to the basket. It's not going to go. Follows the shot. Very nearly had the rebound, but could not quite control it. So the Cardinals will go the other way here. It's Jasmine Martinez. Threw it behind Maureen and out of bounds. So that turnover will benefit Tatum's cause. Coyotes by 4. Whitman, and that is short. Just can't quite find her range tonight, but she will. Stolen by Henner. Back the other way. Return pass, Henner, difficult shot. And the Cardinals head to their end of the floor. All the way and getting in the air is Maureen, and hard off the glass it wouldn't go. The Cardinals run down the rebound though. And Maureen will try it from just on the right side of the free throw line. Couldn't get it. Tatum giving up more offensive rebounds. Cardinals can't hit a shot. Aubrey Hollers, number 30, she couldn't hit down there. And finally, they get one to go for Jones, and that's a 3. And it's 14-13. Mariscal trying to answer. Villasenor runs down the rebound only to have the ball taken away after the block shot, and we're going to get a foul. So they whistle the foul on Villasenor. That is her first. 14 fouls on the Cardinals, 2 on the Coyotes, and we have a timeout on the floor. And with just under 5 minutes to go in the first half, 1-point game. Tatum Coyotes 14, Eunice Cardinals 13.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
All right, we are back. Cardinals have narrowed it to 1. There's a steal for the Coyotes. And Henner gets the 2. More Coyote defense. They're going to take it away again. Mariscal goes right around the defender and draws the foul anyway. (16-13), and that's the 5th team foul on Eunice. Mariscal at the line, missed that one. I'm just blasting. Okay. Let me see what I can do about my mic volume. All right. Okay, Alan Scott here. And this is a really good game. Very competitive. 4:07 to go. Second quarter. Rice is in the game now. Over to Whitman from outside's not going to go. And Rice is able to wrangle that rebound. At least I think that's Rice. I'll have to double check. Yeah, that's 5. 16-13, 3:46 left before the intermission. And Coyotes back on defense. Cardinals trying to move the basketball, and that's a double dribble, and she knew it. McKenna McBee, number 10, with the courtesy giveaway there. Back to the Coyotes. And that is Hennard to Young, back to Hennard. High post, down to Mariscal from Villasenor. Hennard is wide open, top of the key, and she will hit that 2-point shot. And Avery Hennard gives Tatum the 18-13 lead. Cardinals trying to answer here with under 3 to go. And more offensive rebounding. That's really been Tatum's only real Achilles heel in the first half, and they do lead the game, is offensive rebounds to the Cardinals. But they are a pretty good rebounding team. And that one gets away from Villasenor. Cardinals are glad to scoop it up and go the other way. Tatum making them earn it, though, and we're going to get a foul on Mariscal this time. Probably with the body. But Mariscal has turned up the intensity in the last several games. Playing hard, man. And I think some of that has to do with her teammate, Ciara Jimenez, and her medical condition taking her out of the lineup for the most part. And, man, what an outpouring of prayers and good wishes we've gotten at home and away for Ciara Jimenez. (18-13) Tatum. That is Moline. Gonna hand that off to Rodriguez. Rodriguez goes down hard. And I think she's okay. Gets help up from a teammate. Tatum will get the foul. And going to the line will be Rodriguez. Shooter's touch on that one. That foul, by the way, went on Georgia Weir for Tatum. 18-14. And the shooter's touch did not let that one drop that time. Quickly up court to Hannard. She's got a path to the basket, and look out for Hannard. When she gets hot, she is hot, and she's just a freshman. We're going to have her talents for a while. 1:46 left. And more defense from Tatum. And they get it ahead to Villasenor. Off the glass won't go, but Whitman is there to clean it up. And Tatum making a nice run here toward the end of the first half. And they have played good midcourt defense tonight. Gotten quite a few turnovers. Minute 25 and a timeout. And the Coyotes now enjoy an 8-point lead. That's their largest of the first half. More varsity Tatum Lady Coyote basketball coming up right after this.
Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes!
All right, we are back. Not that we went anywhere, but we were away from the game. Inbound play for the Cardinals. All the way to the basket. Won't go. And Tatum is quick down court. And Eunice defense was quick in getting back down court. 1 minute and change. That, if from way downtown, is going to be a little off to the left and short for Rodriguez. 22-14. Sydney Rice, Paisley Whitman just around the horn right now. 49 seconds. Rice had that one go through her hands, runs it down. Villasenor. She'll take that shot and hit it. Villasenor with a nice move. And Tatum now up by 10. Another offensive rebound for the Cardinals. It's going to be out of bounds to the Coyotes. Last touched by Eunice. I believe it was McKenna McBee, who touched it last. 22 seconds left here in the opening half of play. Don't forget the boys will follow. But we've got a good one here tonight with the girls. And they are undefeated in district, trying to remain that way. Take charge of things. 16.2. Well, they're in charge right now. Haven't lost a district game. Hennard, Rice to Weir to Villasenor. Baseline jumper is not going to go. Rebound to the Cardinals. And almost taken away by Whitman on a hustle play over there. .1 left. Way downtown is not going to go, and that was a really good shot to take because time was running out. So Alina Rodriguez did the right thing. And we get to the break. And Tatum holds their largest advantage as we end the second period. They lead it by 10, 24-14. We'll have the intermission for halftime here, 10 minutes. Stick around. We'll let you hear from our awesome sponsors. Couldn't do it without their help. And thanks for being on the receiving end, everybody. I'm going to take a breather. And we'll be back with the second half. Tatum looking good right now at the break.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes!
McBee 1. Chloe Jones 7, Alina Rodriguez 2, and Sam Allen 2. And Tatum has a 10-point advantage, and they will inbound the ball at midcourt. Trying to pick up where they left off. They were on a roll going into the locker room and built their largest lead. And Villasenor hits that one. That's a 2-point basket for Villasenor. And I really need that kid to stop jumping down the line here. So Tatum has the only points of this third. Villasenor has now given the Coyotes a 12-point lead over the visiting Cardinals here. Good ball movement again by Tatum, playing with a lot of confidence on both sides of the ball tonight. Into Villasenor, and a good shot off the glass for Luan. Villasenor adds to the Tatum lead. And a missed shot by Eunice on the other end. We got a travel called on Whitman before that fast break could really even get underway. Ball will go back to the Cardinals. 28-14. Good defense. Just get the arms up. Don't commit the foul. And the officials are undecided. Let's take a vote. I would say give it to the Coyotes. They're going to give this one to Eunice. But Coyotes looking good, coming out and scoring early here in the third and not allowing Eunice to do that until now. And that's a good shot in the middle from the Cardinals. And that was number 10, McKenna McBee, with her third point. Good hard drive by Villasenor, too far into the basket, got her own rebound, got it again, and had it taken away. And the Cardinals on the attack. Down now by 12, and they lose the handle out of bounds. 6:26 to go, third quarter. Coyotes back on offense. Avery Hennard, who's the leading scorer in the game. Villasenor tied up. They don't whistle the tie possession. They let him take it away. Lefty shot, free throw line, good. And the Cardinals are starting to make a little run here. (28-18). There's Whitman with a baseline drive. Knocked away by Eunice, and Tatum will be inbounding here. Avery Hennard all the way. Cannot get that one to drop, and got her own rebound. Mariscal, free throw line just inside it, can't hit. Rice, bounce past Villasenor, and that's blocked by the aggressive Cardinal defense. Open look at three for Eunice, and they are making a run now. Got it down to 8. On the three-pointer. Paisley Whitman wants to answer that three, and not this time. That three was Alondra Maureen from downtown. To get it down to 8, Villasenor is fouled. She'll go to the line. Missed the free throw. And if you're Tatum, you have been hot. You've been the better scoring team, and now Cardinals are starting to put a dent in that, and you miss the free throw. They do have an 8-point lead, but have given back 6 of it, and Villaseñor hits the free throw. Miss from the Cardinals. Put back will not go, and the second time won't go. And then we get a whistle, and Aubrey Holler getting offensive rebounds down there. Had a couple of chances, couldn't get it to go, and the foul will go on Eunice. Mariscal triple teamed, and we're going to get contact. And they are going to whistle the Cardinals number 11, I think, on that one, Chloe Jones. They do. 29-20. And they didn't. They whistled that on Tatum because Eunice comes out of there with the ball. Let's see who that was on. They gave it to Hennard, her second foul. Lefty shots. Coyotes trying to push it ahead. Shot off the glass is good. For Hennard, and it's 31-20. 13 in the game for Hennard. 11 for Luann Villaseñor. That shot won't go for Eunice. Alondra Maureen left that a little short, 3:41. Left here in the third quarter, and Tatum back to an 11-point lead. Largest lead was 16. Saw that cut down to 8, and now I've gotten 3 of that back. And the out-of-bounds play coming. Under the bucket here for the Coyotes. Good look to Villaseñor on a perfect inbounds play. Villaseñor with the basket. And trying to answer the Cardinals there. Hard off the glass, missed the shot, and we're going the other way. And Rice gets that up off the glass and is fouled. Hustling back there trying to prevent the points. That's a pretty good foul in my books. That's Alondra Maureen. (33-20). Now make it 34 on the free throw from Sydney Rice. One of 2. Good look ahead, and they draw the foul on Mariscal. There's a good pass ahead to number 10, McBee, and she'll go to the line. Only the second foul on Mariscal. 2 team fouls on Tatum in the second half, 3 on Eunice. Free throw good. .13 lead. Villaseñor quickly up court to Hennard. Senor fakes the 3, travels. That was going to be a good move to the basket if they don't whistle her for the extra step. She was going to go right around the defender there on the ball fake. Cardinals with 2:45 left, downtown, lefty 3. Not going to go for Rodriguez. Out of bounds to Tatum. And way outside, the Coyotes now move in a little. That's Whitman just inside 3 and in and out. Whitman's had a tough luck shooting night tonight. Just can't find the bottom of the basket. Had some good looks. That shot won't go. Just inside the free throw line for the Lady Cards. Whitman, Rice from 3. Not going to go. Rebound to Eunice, and taking that one down was Alondra Morin. Pressure in the backcourt from Villasenor. And Sydney Rice as well. That's an open look at 3. Not going to go for Rodriguez. Hennard says, I'm off and running myself, and she's ahead to Villasenor, who's pushed into the wall. No foul. Ball fake, Rice, double dribble. Yeah, they call the double dribble, but you can get shoved into the wall on a fast break and no whistle. So the lead remains 13. $1:38 to go, third. Good D from Tatum, making it difficult. That's a 5-second call. Good defense from the Coyotes. That's the way to move the feet. And Eunice trying to put the pressure on. Young in the game, down to Georgia Weir. And Weir is tied up. And Eunice has the possession arrow. Shot will not go after a great length of the court drive. And somehow Eunice gets the loose ball and has it go out of bounds. Chloe Jones took it coast to coast and just could not finish it for Eunice. 34-21. We've been stuck on that score for a while. Coyotes don't mind. They're on the higher end of the thing. Down to 112. Hennard over to Whitman. Whitman to Hennard. Way downtown. Boom. Hennard. Wait. Giving that to the wrong team. And nice shot by Hennard. And answering for the Cards is Alina Rodriguez. She gets the 2. And that was just a 2-point basket. They only put up 2 points on that shot from Hennard. Must have had a foot on the line. That one, however. Nope, just a 2-pointer. 38, they're saying. I thought that was a clear 3. $23.4 left. And it is a 15-point lead for Tatum. Their largest of the night has been 16. And the Cardinals will come into your picture right about now. Chloe Jones, a good guard for Eunice on the dribble. Gets it to McBee. McBee trying to go around Hennard. And Mariscal in there working hard, ties that one up. Tatum's got the arrow this time. 6.5 left, third quarter. Tatum by 15, both teams with 3 team fouls heading into the fourth. And that is good. Aubrey Young lets it fly, and it pays off. First basket of the game for Aubrey Young is a big 3-pointer. 41-23 on the Young 3. And Tatum firing on all cylinders heading into the final stanza. And don't forget, after the intermission, we got varsity boys basketball coming up. HobbsAmerica.com and the Tatum Sports YouTube channel.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
All right, we are back to the action. And if you noticed, I changed the scoreboard because those ones I thought were three-pointers, they were. And they have updated the score. And there's another scoring update for you. Villasenor for two. And Tatum now up by 21. Cardinals were playing hard, got it down to 8 in the third quarter from 16, and then Tatum has found a different gear here now. 44-23 with the ball, the Coyotes. Fifteen foul on the Cardinals is an inbound play for Tatum. Hennard from downtown, not this time. But the game will shrink on you in a hurry when you're down big in the fourth, and it's going to on Eunice. Good look. No shot available. And the ball taken away by Mariscal. Gets it quickly ahead. Villasenor, nice fake. Shot won't go. And we're going to get a foul on the Cardinals as they, and Paisley Whitman, no, we're not. We may get it on 22, Whitman. We do. That's her first foul. I thought she was out ahead of the Eunice player. Maybe pushed off to get there. Inbound play for the Cardinals. Pressure in the backcourt from Tatum. Nearly taken away again by Mariscal. Rodriguez will trigger it in for Eunice, throws it into the backcourt, and that's okay. Ball had been touched by Tatum. Over to the left wing, driving, shot in the paint is a beauty for McKenna McBee. I've got her with 5 unofficially. And the Coyotes back on offense here. Whitman still looking for that shot to drop from outside. And good shooters keep on shooting, so I'm not going to fault her for that. There's a shot from downtown for Eunice. Not going to go. Fighting hard, following the shot and getting her own rebound. That's a good effort from McKenna McBee, who's playing hard here in the second half in particular. And the lead is 19. Just over 6 minutes to go. And speaking of going, that shot goes. For Rodriguez. Tatum back on the offensive end of things. Whitman still looking for that shot to drop. Coyotes have another opportunity. Hennard driving the right side of the box, hard off the glass. Mariscal had the rebound wrestled away from her. And the Cardinals are not going to go easily. That's off the leg of Whitman. 44-27. So a little 4-0 run by Eunice here. It was a 21-point lead, now 17. Inbound play, good look at a mid-range jumper, and that's not going to go for McBee. Coyotes have it, and they want to get up the floor. And it's taken away by the Cardinals. That's a heads-up play by Alina Rodriguez to force the turnover. 3 in the air, and Eunice is hanging around. That 3 for McBee. And we got to travel on Tatum, and this thing is not over. We're still not halfway through the fourth quarter, and for the second time tonight, Eunice is making a run, trying to stay in this important district matchup. Tatum trying to go 6-0 in district. And that is a travel called on McBee. I don't know if I agree with that or not. However, Tatum will take it right now. Leading it by 14, so they've lost 7 of that 21-point lead. Mariscal over to Rice, and now Young, who hit a huge 3 as time expired at the end of the third quarter. Hennard into Mariscal. Back out to Hennard. Tatum liked to run some clock here, and that makes sense to do that. Don't let Eunice get up and down the floor. Make them come out and play defense. Baseline drive, Villasenor fouled. See, you go to the basket now, and they got to foul you with only 4 minutes left. Or you score. And that's 16 fouls. Cardinals can't really afford to put Tatum in the bonus either, so it's kind of between a rock and a hard place for Eunice. And the free throw good from Villasenor. Lead back to 15. Got them both. Luan Villasenor. And a basket for the Cardinals. That's number 11, Chloe Jones. And just under 4 to play in the game. 3:57 left. $46 for the Coyotes. And 32 for the visiting Cardinals. Back in a moment.
Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
All right, we are getting down to it here now. 3:57 to go. Cardinals will put some pressure on Tatum now in the backcourt. That's Paisley Whitman dribbling right in front of us here. They get it across the timeline. Underneath, Mariscal. She's getting hammered. Where's the foul? The shot won't go. And they call a tie possession. There's a lot of contact down there. 6 fouls on Eunice, 4 on Tatum. Inbound play for the Coyotes. Rice out to Henner. Whitman to Villasenor. Tatum will make plenty of passes on this possession because you can shrink that clock big time. Villasenor over to Mariscal. You know they talked that strategy during the last timeout. Whittling it down toward 3 minutes now. And up by 14. Over to Whitman. Eunice really doesn't want to foul. It would be their 7th and put Tatum on the line for the rest of the game in the bonus. And the Coyotes will continue to spread things until something happens, and something bad happens. That's a turnover. Nearly taken back, and it is taken back by the Coyotes. Get it ahead to Villasenor, and she's fouled. Good work by Tatum there. As they go right back down court and recover, force a turnover of their own. Get it back the other way and get a foul, and that'll be 7 fouls on the Cardinals. And Villasenor is a very good free throw shooter. That foul was on Alondra Morin, her 2nd. And she got them both. 48-42. Coyotes on the Villasenor free throw. Cardinals with the miss. And things are calming down a little for the Coyotes. I think they withstood that run. Only 2:25 left. Eunice will never quit on you. There's a 3 on the way, and that's not going to go. Long rebound stays with the Cardinals, and we get a walk. .2:15 left in this contest. Steal by the Cardinals. Shot up, and it's too short. Off the glass, won't go, and another offensive rebound for Eunice. They'll take a timeout with 2:03 left in the ballgame. And it is 42-38. Tatum has gotten that lead back to 16 as we head toward the finish line.
Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes!
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
And we are back to play here. And a nice inbound play by the Cardinals, but they just can't get that shot to drop. Jasmine Martinez had an opportunity. And the Coyotes, it's not quite done, but they can breathe a little easier with only 1:48 left and up by 16. It would take a major meltdown now at this point. And Eunice cannot be all that aggressive. They've got 17 fouls. They really don't want to foul. They probably ultimately will, but they'd rather not. It's just going to give Tatum free opportunities to score. That could have been a 5-second call. What it results in is a turnover. And again, can't finish the break. Mariscal comes out of there with it. And Valeria goes all the way. And she's been getting clobbered tonight and cannot get them to call a foul. Finally, the Cardinals cash in, but there's only 1:03 left. That was Chloe Jones on the basket. And time running out on Eunice. 48-34. Coyote turnover there. 47.5 ticks left. Coyotes by 14. Inside, lefty shot will drop for Alina Rodriguez. 33.7 left. That does get it down to 12 with the three-pointer in play. I mean, you'd have to hit 4 of them, but it's not impossible. But again, Tatum has been playing well on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. I don't see him giving up 4 threes here in 33 seconds. But you never know. You got to dig in and finish this thing. So 48-36. Kyle's had the ball. Full court pressure from Eunice. Into Avery Henner. In the middle to Paisley Whitman. And Mariscal with 24 seconds. Out to Villasenor. That's a body foul, and they're going to let him get away with it. Eunice. And again, they can call a double dribble or a palming, but these guys have had some trouble calling fouls. Especially when it involves Mariscal tonight. She's been getting clobbered and nothing. But again, officiating, unsung heroes. Can't play without them. And it is a thankless job because media guys like me get to say you don't know what you're doing. Shot up off the glass. Henner will not go. Rebound to the Cardinals. And they're going to get a cheap one on Paisley Whitman. That's a non-shooting foul. 6.7 left. 2 on Whitman. That's the 5th on the Coyotes. And this one is just about in the books. And a big 3 at the end. I told you they would not go quietly, and they didn't. Alina Rodriguez has the last word with a 3, and this game is over. 48-39 is the final. And it's going to look a lot closer than it was. It winds up being a 9-point victory. Tatum had a 21-point lead in the second half. Eunice charged back in the first half and did it again in the second half. And your final, under 10 points. But it's a win, and it's a district win, and Tatum goes to 6-0 in district with the 48-39 victory. Boys will be coming up here in about 15 minutes plus pregame festivities. I'm going to stretch my legs and say thanks for watching and listening to Game 1. Thanks to our great backups, Evie and Tiff and the crew back at One Radio Square. And I will be back for the nightcap. The boys of Tatum trying to avenge a loss against a tough Eunice team at their place. See if we can turn it around here and get a district doubleheader victory in the columns tonight for both the boys and the girls. Congrats to Coach Slover. A great job by the ladies. We'll see how things go for the guys in just a little bit on HobbsAmerica.com and the Tatum Sports YouTube channel. underway in the nightcap here. Missed by the Cardinals to start things off. And it will be Tyler Graham at the point for Tatum. Screen from Mason Brown. Can't take advantage of it. Goes around his man anyway. All the way to the basket and good for Tyler Graham. Coyotes out to the early 2-0 lead. Shot from downtown. Not going to go. And the Coyotes into the front court. Brown to Graham. And that is Carlos Martinez getting the start tonight. David Mendoza turned an ankle. They don't have him. Mason Brown with a strong move. Whitman also starts tonight. Taylor Garner is under the weather. He had to go home from school. So you're down two of your better players for Tatum heading into this thing. Trying to avenge somewhere in the neighborhood of a 16 to 20 point loss down at Eunice. So an important chance for Tatum not only to make that good, but to get this home game. And they're going to have to keep an eye on Ashton Thompson. And there is Whitman going the other way. And they got down the court like lightning. Whitman scores. And 2 3-pointers for Ashton Thompson. Tell you what, he shot the lights out in Eunice, and he's working on it here in Tatum. Good look to Brown. Down low from Blandenberg. Mason Brown scores. And we are tied at 6. Dangerous, dangerous shooter. Ashton Thompson has 9 points, 3 3-pointers. That's all he's done in the first 2.5 minutes of this game. Ashton Thompson from downtown. Wow. 9-6 on the strength of that 3-point shot. And they're going to have to get a hand in his face from downtown. You know that's what Coach Royce Brown's telling them right now. Somebody's got to get a hand in his face. All right. A more balanced scoring attack for Tatum. Spencer Whitman with 2, Mason Brown 2, and Tyler Graham 2. Into the front court comes Graham. Gets a screen from Brown. Graham guarded by Kevin Garcia. Into Brown. Out to Jalen Blandenberg. Baseline jumper. Blandenberg is off the mark. Rebound Cardinals. Great pass ahead and great defense from Carlos Martinez to get back there and prevent that basket. No fouls on Tatum, 1 on the Cardinals. 3 minutes into the game here. 9-6, the visitors leading it. Martinez coming around, top of the circle, over to Graham. Graham with a crossover move. They're going to call a travel on Tyler Graham. Turnover, Cardinals get the ball. And that is Thompson, dangerous number 2. 20 for 3. That will not go for Billy Blevins. And the rebound at Tatum. They get it ahead to Whitman, streaking ahead of the pack. He missed it. Martinez missed the follow-up. And we go back the other way. The Eunice fans making a lot of noise when Tatum has the ball on their end of the floor, and Mason Brown says, get that out of here. Swatted away by Mason Brown. Inbound play under the basket for the Cardinals. All the way outside to Blevins working against Graham. High post they go, backdoor look, beautiful. Nice dish. And Luis Gomez gets his first 2 of the game. And the Cardinals are now up 11-6. Miss for the Coyotes, rebound Eunice. And you gotta rein them in here. Tatum needs to stop on this possession. And that is off the mark for the three-pointer, and we're gonna get a foul on the Cardinals. Coming over the back of Martinez. That foul's gonna go on Kevin Garcia. Second team foul of the first half on Eunice. 11-6. Across the timeline, Graham. And he was trying to get it to Whitman, threw it behind him and out of bounds. Cardinals on the attack, leading by 5. Thompson swings it over to Mata. Now back to Thompson, left side of the box, and a foul on Whitman. He left his feet and came down on number 32, George Gomez. That's a non-shooting foul. So an inbound play for the Cardinals, and a strong move to the basket. Couldn't score, but the follow-up is good. Luis Gomez. Penetration, and they're gonna call double dribble. That's not double dribble, that's a carry on Tyler Graham. We used to call that palming, or it was called palming back in the dark ages when I played high school basketball. There's a shot from long range, and it's buried. Maddox Mata with the 3. And Eunice can kill you from outside. They got a couple of 3 guys, Mata being one of them. And they are up 10. Tatum's got to have a basket. Whitman has it stripped away. And another look at 3, and that one's not going to go. Brown with the rebound. Unable to hit that one was Billy Blevins. Coyotes into the front court. Graham to the baseline. Dishes to Jordan White in the game now. To Blanenberg, and a foul. I'll tell you, the 2 district losses that Tatum has to Eunice and Jow, both of those teams, this one and the Jow Panthers, they have great shooting, and they play at a very fast pace. I mean, down the floor. You have no time to breathe. And the Cardinals now up 16-6. Blanenberg trying to get something going for Tatum, and does on the free throw. 16-7. Into the post to Jorge Calvillo. Outside for 3. And it's Ashton Thompson with his 4th three-pointer of the first quarter. 19-7. And the answer from Spencer Whitman. Give him a 3. And 1:24 left. Wow. Ashton Thompson hits another one. Graham with the shot off the glass, no good. Cardinals off and running. Now they slow it up. 1 minute left. 22-10. That pass will go sailing out of bounds, thrown behind number 23. Luis Gomez. The question is, was it touched by Tatum? They're going to say, yeah, it was. 53 seconds. That is Maddox Amata with the ball. Over to the very dangerous Ashton Thompson. He's got another three in the air. It's not going to go this time. Rebound to Amata. Fadeaway won't go. Rebound to Jordan White of Tatum. 30 seconds. Graham to Whitman. Crossover, Whitman, dribble drive, floater, good. Nice shot from Whitman. (22-12). No, don't leave that guy open. And he buries another one. 6 3-pointers in the first quarter. And that is the end of the first period of play. Number 2 for the Cardinals, Ashton Thompson, shooting the lights out in Tatum's gym. 18 points, 6 3-pointers in the first quarter for Ashton Thompson. Maddox Mata has 3, and Luis Gomez has 4 for Eunice. Tyler Graham 2, Mason Brown 2, Spencer Whitman has 7 for the Tatum Coyotes, and somebody converted a free throw. Oh, it's Blandberg, yeah. And Blandberg has 1. So we get to the second quarter in the varsity boys game, the nightcap here. 13-point advantage for the visitors. Back after this.
Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes!
Second quarter underway. And a shot from long range by Whitman. Rebound Brown for the Coyotes. To Martinez. Now Graham, and he traveled. So the long range shooting of the Cardinals has been on tonight. They have 7 3-pointers in the first half. 6 of them, of course, belong to Ashton Thompson. That is Thompson with the ball. Baseline jumper, no. And off and running is Spencer Whitman. Nice move, can't finish it. But a good play. Blankenberg, we could use that, and he hits it. Jalen Blankenberg with a big 3 for Tatum. And the lead is 10. Taken away by Whitman. And he lost the handle. Cardinals will get it back. Thompson guarded by Whitman. Now baseline. Jumper won't go. Rebound strong. Back up and in by Billy Blevins. His first 2 of the game. And it's Cardinals by 12. Carlos Martinez. Baseline, Brown to Whitman. Strong drive and in and out. Brown with the putback. They could have gotten Brown for the foul over the back. Thankfully, they did not. And not this time for Ashton Thompson. Graham taking it the other way, strong, and Graham finishes. Tyler Graham has 4, and that will force a timeout by the Cardinals. Coyotes hanging in there despite the long-range shooting onslaught of the Eunice Cardinals, and they are only down 10 as we are in a timeout. 6 minutes to go in the half. Back in a moment.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
And we are back. Brown from downtown can't hit it. Rebound goes to Eunice, and the Cardinals hit a three-pointer, as you just saw. Now lead 30-17. That one will not go. Brown at the basket has the play broken up, and it'll go out of bounds. Last touched by the Cardinals. 30-17. That was 23. Luis Gomez, I believe, who hit the three. That last one for Eunice. Inbound play to be triggered by Blankenberg. To Carlos Martinez. Tries to go to Brown, and that's taken away, and Eunice is heading up the floor. And a beautiful fast break finished off by the Cardinals. George Gomez gets the 2. And another steal. And that'll force a timeout by Tatum. And the Eunice fans are on their feet as Maddox Mata gets a 2. And Eunice has them doubled up now. 34-17. So a good timeout from Coach Royce Brown. Circled the wagons here. Still plenty of time in the half. You're down 17. Really, I think what he's talking about, your goal would be to get that under 10 by the halftime break. Back after this.
Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes.
And we are back to live action here. Coming across the timeline will be Tyler Graham. Over the wing to Whitman. Whitman to Blankenberg. Blankenberg bounce pass to Brown, making a nice cut. Can't finish the shot. Couple of bodies on him. And the dangerous number 2, Ashton Thompson. Back to Thompson. And outside to Matta. Over on the wing to Blevins. That's Matta. Blocked by Brown. Good defensive play from Mason Brown. Blandenberg from downtown, stuck. Bad boy is wedged up there. Somebody go get the pole. No, they're able to get it down. Yeah, number 32, George Gomez, I'll just get up there and get it myself. .34-17 on the high post. It goes to Gomez, and he buries the jumper. .36-17, Brown tries to go to Blandenberg. That's taken away. That shot won't go. The follow is loose. Saved by Blandenberg to the Cardinals. And that is an air ball. And that is a putback on the cleanup there from number 23, Luis Gomez. And Whitman able to answer with a 3 of his own. High post there for the Cardinals. Gomez down low, foul. .38-20 the score now, 2:53. 3 team fouls on Eunice, 2 on Tatum. And the free throw no good. Luis Gomez at the line. Cardinals by 18. Luis Gomez. He's got 10 points for Eunice. Graham will get a screen from Brown. Backdoor look. And the finish by Martinez. That's Robert Martinez. Off the bench for the Coyotes with a good effort there. .38-22. 2:29 to play in the half. He could have shot that, did not. Instead went back outside. Now they go back, and Whitman with the block looked pretty clean. But they're going to say he got him with the body. George Gomez will go to the stripe, and team fouls are even now at 3 apiece. And the free throw good. George Gomez, his 3rd point of the game. 30, make that 40-22. I think they punched an extra button. I thought it was 39. And that one sails behind the backboard. Somehow Whitman was able to save that, keep it in play. And that is out of bounds to Tatum. .40-22, the lead is back to 18. Inbound play under the basket for Tatum into Whitman. Whitman, floater, baseline, good. Beauty by Spencer Whitman. Having a big first half for the Coyotes. Yeah, and so is that guy for Eunice, Maddox Mata. That's his 7th point. Oh, no, wait. That's his 8th point. That was a 3. 43-24. And now 26. Tatum got the bucket there. 1:17 to go before the break. The dangerous from downtown Ashton Thompson. Not this time. 43-26 with a minute to go. Driving baseline, Robert Martinez has it stolen. Quickly up the floor, the Cardinals, that's a travel if I ever saw one. It results in a loose ball turnover. How many steps you gonna give them? I counted at least 4. 43-26. And a good hustle play from the Cardinals. Get 3 in the air, it won't go. Maybe took that a little too soon. Still got 30 seconds left, but the Cardinals get the rebound. And not this time for Ashton Thompson, but offensive rebounds. And eventually, you're gonna get the putback to go. And Tatum lost it out of bounds the other way, trying hard to get down the court to Whitman.
18.5 seconds. Look at the clock, look at the clock.
11 seconds. That is Maddox Mata. And that is an air ball. And we get to the break with a 45-26 tally. The Cardinals up by 19 on the homestanding Coyotes. So we're at the break. I will take a break, let you hear from our awesome sponsors who make our coverage possible, video and audio. Free of charge, thanks to these guys. Couldn't do it without them. Alan Scott back with the second half. After a 10-minute intermission, we'll see if Tatum can circle the wagons and make a comeback in this thing. Stay tuned.
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
Now Pharmacy, a name you've trusted for more than 75 years. That kind of history only happens with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported local youth and sports programs for more than 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Tatum Coyotes. Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes!
All right, we are set for the second half. And the Coyotes are going to have baskets and stops aplenty to come back against the high-scoring Eunice Cardinals, who have owned the outside shooting in this ball game. And lead it here at the break, 45-26, so up 19. And that guy has done most of the damage. And we got a tie-up on the rebound. Ashton Thompson, 6 3-pointers and a 2-point basket. All of his threes came in the first quarter. But he has had some help from his teammates as well. And the ball stays with Eunice. And yeah, you can probably hear me a little better now. Okay. 45-26, third quarter. And Tatum needs stops and baskets. Cardinals will be content to take a lot of time on each possession and force Tatum to come out and play defense. The three-point specialist has turned cold. Ashton Thompson unable to hit. Quickly down court. It is Spencer Whitman. That shot no good. So we are still at 45-26. Dribble drive out to a 3, and that will not go for number 23. Luis Gomez. Cardinals keep the ball. And again, time coming off the clock. They're okay with that. Almost 2 minutes into the third. And a good look. And it'll stay with Eunice as they were able to get it off of Carlos Martinez there. That's a heads-up play to keep the possession by Luis Gomez. And the inbound to come. Graham with a great effort at stealing it and had to hustle down to the other end, try to save it back in, could not do it. Tyler Graham never quits hustling, boy, I'll tell you that. Of course, Tatum is missing Taylor Garner and David Mendoza tonight. Those guys might be good for at least another 10 points in this game. Penetration, Cardinals, floater in the air is good. That's Kevin Garcia with his first 2 of the evening. 47-26 Eunice. Spencer Whitman from downtown rattles it home. Nice shot. 47-29. Penetration, baseline jumper, no. Rebound to Mason Brown for Tatum. And that is Brown with the basketball. Skip pass all the way over to Martinez for 3. Left it short. Rebound to the Cardinals. And quickly down court, Eunice. Baseline shot won't go. That is out to Thompson now. Whipping the ball around. Good look inside. They get it out to Garcia, and his shot goes. Garcia hasn't scored in the game, but he's got 4 quick points here in the third quarter. And the lead goes to 20, which is about what the margin was in Eunice. Martinez had a good look, couldn't hit it. Brown with a nice rebound, strong to the basket. Mason Brown, his 4th point of the night. 49-31. Shot from the free throw line extended. No good for number 23, Luis Gomez. Still a lot of time for Tatum. You got a quarter and a half If you can just put together some defensive stops and some made baskets, Brown's going to have to shoot that, and it's not going to go. Martinez hits the deck. Cardinals the other way. Look inside, and that is an air ball. Good defense by Brown not to commit the foul. Ahead to Carlos Martinez. Now Whitman, he's been hot. Whitman is having a heck of a game for Tatum as he nails the three, and they've got it down to 16. They only posted a two-pointer. I could have sworn that was a three. But we got 49-33 on the scoreboard. Gomez gets it up top, and a steal by Whitman. We're going to go the other way. And Whitman for two. And that'll force a timeout from Eunice. The Tatum Coyotes making a little bit of noise here now. After the Whitman two. 49-35. So a little 6-0 run by the Coyotes here with 2:53 to go in the third period of play. And if you are just joining us, the ladies won by 9. 48-39, I think, was the final in that one. Yeah, 48-39. But they, too, had a big second-half lead, and Eunice just refused to go easily in the girls' game. The ladies were up by 18 at one point, wound up winning it by 9, but if you didn't see it or hear it, you would think the girls' game was a lot closer, really, than it actually was. Tatum led throughout in that one. But, man, ever since this game got underway, it's been an outside shooting fest for the Cardinals and a balanced attack with Tatum missing both David Mendoza and Taylor Garner tonight. I've got Spencer Whitman with 17 for the Coyotes. So a great effort from Whitman. 2:48 to go in the third. Coyotes are down by 14. Missed shot for the Cardinals. Rebound to Brown, off to Tyler Graham. To Blankenberg. Brown, top of the key, and no. Rebound to the Cardinals, and that is Kevin Garcia. On the dribble and move it into the middle. High post to Gomez. Right wing to Blevins. And out to Ashton Thompson. Thompson being guarded by Whitman. Gets it into the post. Turnaround shot is good. Over Brown by George Gomez. (51-35). Blankenberg. Backdoor look to Whitman. Get in there. Good effort by Whitman. Missed the shot. Graham trying to put the pressure on in the backcourt. Minute 33 left here, third quarter. Inside to Gomez. Brown not wanting to commit the foul, and Gomez gives the Cardinals a 53-35 lead. Blankenberg gets that shot up, and he is fouled by Gomez. He'll go to the line. Jalen Blankenberg, 4 points in the ballgame. Looking for his 5th. And hard off the rim, no. Team fouls not really going to be a problem. Only 1 on the Cardinals, and no team fouls here in the second half on the Coyotes. Blankenberg 1 of 2 on that trip. He's got 5 in the game. That is Gomez. He carried it, no call. That's 3 seconds, man. He's pitching a 10th in there. Jordan White with the rebound for the Coyotes. 50 seconds left. Carlos Martinez. Drive to the free throw line. Get it over to Spencer Whitman. Fadeaway is good. Whitman. Keeping the Coyotes somewhat in this game is Whitman. Inside, Gomez, turn around, will rattle home. 55-38, 22 seconds to go. Third quarter. Robert Martinez has to save it back in awkwardly, and it'll go to the Cardinals. All the way, and the basket, and the foul on Carlos Martinez. 57-38. And it's tough to come back when you're down 19-20 in the fourth quarter, especially against a team that shows no signs of letting up here. Free throw is good for Blevins. He's got 3 on the night, 3 points, that is. And the lead is 20, and that shot off the glass won't go for the Tatum Coyotes. We get to the fourth quarter. And the lead is 58-38. We'll take a break, let you hear from our great sponsors that make our coverage possible. Tatum Varsity Boys Basketball, HobbsAmerica.com, and the Tatum Sports YouTube channel.
Tatum Schools are a proud sponsor of this live broadcast. Tatum Schools are proud of every single student and their dedication in the classroom and on the court. You've made Tatum and Lee County very proud. All your hard work is paying off. Go get that state title and bring it home to Tatum. The entire staff, faculty, and administration wish you the best of luck. This live broadcast is brought to you in part by the Tatum Schools. Go Coyotes!
Remember, kid, there's heroes and there's legends. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die.
Legendary Services would like everyone to recognize the Tatum Coyote team and coaches for a season filled with hard work and dedication. Everyone at Legendary Services is extremely proud of each and every one of you. Best of luck in this game and shoot for a finish in a legendary way.
And we are back for the fourth quarter. Inside they go right away, and Stefan Villasenor starting the fourth quarter here. You need you need some height. You need a big body in there. So why not? Penetration by the Cardinals. They will be content, too, to use clock with a 20-point lead. Ball fake, shot up, and they're going to call that on Stefan Villasenor, but really it was the offensive player that initiated the contact. He jumped into him, forcing the issue, but getting the deuce and going to the free throw line. The lefty free throw is no good. After Jose Calvillo got his first basket of the night for Eunice. 7.5 to play. 60-38. And Spencer Whitman has given it all he's got tonight, leading the Tatum Coyotes. But Eunice is a high-powered offensive team and quick on their feet. They play good defense too, obviously. Mason Brown. Tyler Graham. Crosses him over, shoots. And it won't go. Fighting hard under there, but unable to get the rebound. Coyotes And the Cardinals back the other way, and that's a 3. That will not go, but the Cardinals keep the ball. Luis Gomez on the miss. Also in the lineup for Tatum is number 21, Matthew Cervantes. Nice fake shot in the air, no. And the shooting touch has kind of cooled a bit for Eunice here lately. And with 6:19 to play, 60-38, and Whitman is lighting it up. Easily the most points I've ever seen Spencer Whitman score in a game. He's having a great night. That's a 3. And we get a whistle on the other end. 60-41, 6 minutes even left in the game. Third team foul on the Coyotes going to the line. Luis Gomez. Foul was on Cervantes. And Gomez with the missed free throw. And he missed them both, and Villasenor gets the rebound for the Coyotes. 5:51. Down 19. Brown has it go off his foot. Graham, free throw line extended, in and out. Whitman, nice dish to Villasenor. He blew the layup. Oh. That was a beautiful pass from Whitman. He could have shot that ball, but Stefan Villasenor had the better opportunity. Baseline, Gomez all the way out. Mata up for 3 is a brick, didn't draw iron. And the ball stays with Eunice, though. They are quick to the loose ball. Awkward shot in there. Finally, Brown says, let's stop this nonsense and go the other way. And we'll get a Tatum timeout. 4:57 left in this contest. If you could get a couple of stops or 3 and hit yourself a couple of 3s, you might put it in doubt if you are Tatum, down 19. If you could get this thing to 13 in about the next minute and a half, you might rattle the Eunice Cardinals, but that's a tall order to be able to get that done. We'll see how it goes. Back in a moment.
Lasco Construction is a proud partner in education in Lee County. Lasco Construction is your hometown construction company. Lasco Construction encourages you and business owners to support Tatum, Jow, Lovington, Eunice, and Hobbs businesses. Buy as much as you can locally, which is why Lasco Construction always supports the youth of Lee County. Lasco Construction supports you. Call 393-9161 for all your construction needs. Support your community.
All right, we are back. Tatum Coyotes have the ball coming out of the timeout. Martinez, Blandenberg, he'll shoot that way downtown. No good. Rebound Cardinals. With a long shot like that, oftentimes you get a long rebound. And we did there. And they'll back it out and spread it. Now go to the free throw line. Cardinals with 4.5 to play are most likely going to get the district win here tonight. And Tatum's record would even up in district at 3-3. Girls remain undefeated, dispatching the Lady Cardinals earlier by 9. And there is a steal, and we're going to go the other way, and Graham cashes in. Tyler Graham with 6. That's 1 stop and a score. 60-43. With half the quarter remaining, fourth quarter. Blandenberg defending Calvillo at the free throw line. Now out to Kevin Garcia. Calvillo, lefty drive down the left side of the box, stolen by White. Ahead to Carlos Martinez. Martinez still working it. Yeah, and you got to get some shots in the air if you're Tatum. Down to 3:32. Drive to the basket. Shot is blocked. And coming across the timeline, the Cardinals. Up by 17. And we are under 3 to go in the game now. Garcia out to Gomez. He will shoot that one. And short. Rebound. Whitman off and running. Whitman from way downtown. No, man. And he's got the touch tonight. How did that come out? Did everything but go all the way through the net. Still remains a 17-point lead. And time now, a huge factor at 2:28. And Tatum doesn't have the ball. That's Kevin Garcia. Now gets it off to Jan Castro. His first time in the game, he nearly threw that one away. Maddox Mata will bring it back outside for Eunice, and the Cardinals are going to spread the floor here and go on to the victory tonight. But it's not for a lack of hustle. Martinez with the steal, and Graham off and running. Missed the shot. Cardinals stolen from them again by Robert Martinez. Or make that Carlos Martinez. 1:41 left though. Way downtown, it's Carlos. No good. $1:35 left and down by 17. To a very good Eunice Cardinal team. Down low, Gomez, backdoor look, shot blocked, Jordan White to Jalen Blanenberg. And White, strong move to the basket. And White gets in the scoring columns. 1:08 left. And a timeout. Eunice, I believe. Why they would take the timeout, I couldn't tell you. But we do have a break in the action. 60-43. Back after this.
The Tatum Health Clinic supports all Tatum athletics. Bring home that state championship. Your health is to be taken seriously, which is why the staff at the Tatum Health Clinic cares most. Whether it's a cough or serious flu you have, the Tatum Health Clinic will help. Call for an appointment at 398-2111 or just stop by. The entire town of Tatum is with you. This live play-by-play is brought to you by the Tatum Health Clinic.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
And we're back for the final minute. That is an air ball saved back in by the Cardinals. Up by 17 inside. Strong move to the basket. Results in a 2. For Luis Gomez. 62-45. Martinez has it blocked. Fires it into Villasenor, and it won't go, but he's fouled. (62-45) with Villasenor at the line. Short. Only 33 ticks left, and they're gonna bring in massive subs for Eunice. 4 guys coming in. In fact, all 5. Tatum played hard tonight, especially when you consider they are missing David Mendoza and Taylor Garner. And I guess somebody was in the lane early. It goes back to the Cardinals. It really is academic. 27 seconds left. Cardinals. Mata will take the three. Villasenor dives for it. Cardinals get it and score. Elijah Melancon. That's a name you don't see too often. And that is the ball game. 64-45. A 20-point lead. Pretty much stayed that way through the second half, and they end up winning it by 19. 64-45 is the final. So we split. Ladies win by 9, get the victory. The guys drop the nightcap 64-45 to even up their district record at 3-3. Tatum's girls remain undefeated, 6-0 in district play. Thanks to all of our great sponsors, our backups at One Radio Square, and you guys on the receiving end. Alan Scott, appreciate you, and we'll see you at the next tip-off. Have a great night, everybody.